Afghan President Hamid Karzai is forbidding his ground forces from calling in NATO airstrikes in residential areas. The announcement comes as international forces prepare to withdraw from the country by the end of next year. It also comes after 10 civilians were killed this past week in a NATO airstrike in eastern Afghanistan.
Civilian deaths have become one of the most divisive issues of the conflict, despite efforts to reduce them. A decree is to be issued later on Sunday.
I will issue a decree tomorrow that no Afghan security forces, under any circumstances, can ask for foreign planes to carry out operations on our homes and villages.
The decree is expected to say that all Afghan forces will not be allowed to call in any NATO airstrikes or coalition airstrikes on Afghan homes or villages. It's unclear exactly what kind of impact that's going to have on operations, because nobody really knows the exact numbers of airstrikes that are called in by the Afghan forces. But of course, 2013 is a crucial year. Already Afghan forces are in the lead in more than 75% of the country. By the end of the year, they're supposed to be in the lead in the entire country. There are a lot of still joint operations going on, and in the more remote provinces where it's very difficult to access by road, airstrikes have been the preferred means when forces get into trouble. But it is certainly not clear at all how widespread this decree will affect ongoing operations or operations in the future. But certainly Afghan forces are taking the lead more and more around the country, and it's unclear whether this will hamper them or just force them to find different ways of fighting with any anti-government forces in troublesome parts of the country.